This exhibition is the culmination of Helen Chung's dedicated curatorial work. Where is Helen? I need to be able to see you, Helen. Okay, now I know where you are.
Thank you so much, Dylan. Thank you for all of you for being here, and thank you, Helen, for this gift that you're giving us not only tonight, but for many, many years to come.
I'm pleased to be joining on behalf of City Council as we explore history, perspectives, and contributions made by Chinese merchants in Western Canada.
When we celebrate diversity, we celebrate ourselves. It is one of our country's greatest assets. I'd like to express my deepest appreciation to Helen and the Bruce Peel Museum for this work.
I'm really delighted to be here to welcome the launch of this special exhibit and its accompanying book. And on behalf of the University of Alberta, I want to thank all of the families who contributed their stories and archival materials, and we'll have a chance to see some of those shortly. And from immigration papers to photos that represent really important moments of history that really need to be remembered.
Councillor Rutherford, Mayor Choi, Chancellor Garrity, and of course, President Flanagan, distinguished guests, families and friends, welcome and thank you for coming out to join us in paying tribute to the Chinese merchants in Western Canada. And more importantly, to view some of the missing pages about these merchants in the history of Canada. An exhibition of this magnitude will not be possible without the support of our funders, donors, and especially the families profiled. Their stories and their donated archival materials have indeed made our exhibition a cherished collective memory and an updated Canadian history. This exhibition will take you on a journey through time from the mid-19th century to the end of the 20th century, focusing on the Chinese merchants who started from the ground up and showcasing how they managed to create very successful businesses in the face of discriminatory legislation, social antipathy, and years of separation from their families. Yet, they persevered, adapted, and managed to overcome all the odds to become very successful.
Great.
Take a picture with us.
Hello everyone, I'm really delighted to be here today to honor Helen and the launch of her new book, which is commemorating Chinese merchants in Western Canada. And Helen has been such a tremendous supporter of the University of Alberta, such an amazing community member, and I know that she's put years of work into making this book possible.
In the early days, a lot of Chinese merchants or business person did jobs that no other people wanted. Restaurants, laundry, and all, just doing those little jobs that were kind of left around that was not seen as higher class. And so that's good that Helen was able to capture some of that story as well, to say that Chinese merchants had a huge role in playing and building the economies of Canada.
So today has been a tremendous celebration, and I would invite all of you to come here to Rutherford Library to see the exhibit and see this wonderful book. Thank you.
This is my grandfather, Bing Choi. He came to Canada in 1955, and this is a picture of him in Wildwood in 1965 when the rest of his family was able to join. And then from there, moved around, started Bing's in Stony Plain in 1970, and the location is still right beside the old hotel in Stony Plain. Same location for 53 years. Bing's.
Can be recognized, because the contribution of Chinese is not just building the railroads. Since day one, we have been contributing to the economy of Canada, and that's very, very little opportunity to recognize their contribution. I'm very, very honored and pleased to have the opportunity to tell the stories of these real people and real history of the Chinese in Western Canada.
当时我是工作很忙，我还当律师，所以呢，他在外面采访，我帮不了他。可是因为他采访，这也影响了我们的生活，我就没有二话不说，这个是你应该做的，支持你，鼓励你。
Thank you for all your hard work, and
Thank you for
can't
your
imagine how much
contribution.
work you put in.
Okay.
Thank you.
Safely. And I see you. Thanks for your contribution.